Dear student, this video consists of the discussion about the Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction. So previously that we have discussed about the experiment of Faraday and Henry, we come to conclude the two basic points that whenever the magnetic flux linked with the coil changes, the current is induced. And the second point is faster is the rate of change of magnetic flux linked with the coil, more is the magnitude of induced EMF. So these are the two basic laws of electromagnetic induction. So first law is whenever the amount of magnetic flux whenever the amount of magnetic flux linked with the coil changes. Whenever the amount of magnetic flux linked with the coil changes, an EMF is induced in the circuit, and it lasts so long as the magnetic flux linked with the circuit is changing. As we have discussed previously, when we are taking the magnet toward the coil, the current is induced. When we are taking away it from the coil, the current is induced. In both cases, we are changing the strength of magnetic field. But if we keep the magnet close to the coil or away from the coil at a fixed position, since there is no change in magnetic flux, so no current or EMF is being induced. According to second law, the rate of change of magnetic flux determines the magnitude of EMF induced. So we can say that faster is the movement of magnet, more is the magnitude of EMF induced. Okay, so this is the second law. So from these two laws, we come to conclude that whenever the flux is changing, current is induced, and whenever faster is the rate of change of flux, more is the magnitude of the current. So it means the Faraday's laws can find out the magnitude only, but can't tell about the polarity and direction of current. So this could be considered as one of the limitation of the Faraday's law, and which will be overcome by Lenz's law. We will discuss it in our next video. Now for the expression for EMF, let us consider that phi1 is the flux at any instant of time t1, and phi2 is the flux at an instant of time t2. Then rate of change of flux is phi2 minus phi1 divided by t, and clearly this is directly proportional to EMF induced, or we can write it as E is equal to K phi2 minus phi1 by T, where K is constant of proportionality and its unit is taken to be 1. So E is equal to minus d phi by dt, where d phi represents the change in flux with respect to the time. Here negative sign indicates that the EMF induced always oppose the change, always oppose the change or cause, which is here change in flux. If the coil is having n number of turns, then E is equal to minus n d phi by dt, and this is all about the EMF induced. And similarly, if we can find out EMF, we can find out current I is given by induced EMF upon the resistance R. Induced EMF is minus n d phi by dt into R. So these are the basic formulas for EMF induced and the current induced in the case of when the magnetic flux linked with the coil changes. In our next video, we will discuss about the very important law, which is the Lenz's law, which basically gives us the direction of current induced whenever the magnetic flux linked with the coil changes.